Welcome to the high fruit lifestyle. In my last video, I showed the accusation made, accusing the wild diet of cheating on the show, My Diet is Better Than Yours.
But I think this is I think they're cheating to win the competition. But I think this is I think they're cheating to win the competition.
And now, here is the question that the host asks to the wild dieters that set this guy off.
This week I ate what I was supposed to eat. I made sure I did what I was supposed to do.
When you do eat, how many calories are you eating?
Oh! Just as some of my viewers may have guessed, like Heirloom Vegan, it's the calories question. It's the question I ask a lot. It's the question my community, my high-carb vegan community asks a lot. Oh, you're losing weight, but how many calories? We are the only ones that eat unlimited calories and still revert to normal weight. The host asked this question to the wild dieter, partly because he was curious as how he could be losing this unbelievable amount of weight. I also had the same question.
How many calories are you eating?
You know, we don't really count calories.
Well, I've heard that before.
How many calories are you eating?
You know, we don't really count calories.
How many calories?
No, we don't really count.
How many calories are you eating?
You know, we don't really count calories, but if I had to guess, I'm probably somewhere between 8 to 1,100 a day. I'm eating such good quality food, such high protein. I don't need to eat all day. I don't need to eat these huge portions. You know, yesterday I had a couple bites of a natural hot dog and I had 2 shrimps for dinner. That was it.
Jeff, what is going on in your mind right now?
You want the honest truth? I think
You know I want the honest truth.
truthfully, I love Kurt, but I think this is I think they're cheating to win the competition.
Jeff, do you feel threatened that you're not going to win this competition?
Not at all. I
because
won't win this competition. It's not about that. It's about the fact that we're supposed to come together with all these great plans to show America that, hey, there are other sustainable diets to do to get better health. Starving yourself is not one of them. Starving yourself is not one of them.
I am not starving myself. If I was going to be unhealthy, I wouldn't do this. I've got 6 grandchildren, but I want to lose weight as quickly as I can. And he's tailored his diet plan to suit me. My calories are going to bump up because there's no way I can do 6-8 miles on 1,100 calories a day.
Our bodies are meant to function burning fat for long periods of time without food if we need to.
You saw me at lunch. I ate
In fact, let me just
one
say,
piece of chicken.
you had exactly the same lunch, except he ate pumpkin pie.
He had a bite of pumpkin pie, yes.
I'm biting my tongue. I really want all of these contestants to try the wild diet because they're going to be, and right now I just think they're a little bit jealous.
That's what he calls biting his tongue? Well, it is a high-quality source of protein.
So, let's talk about your health. Because at the end of the day, it's about how healthy you are. Your blood pressure and blood sugar have remained normal.
Well, that's easy to do when you're not eating much. Which brings up another point. This diet was never a high-fat diet. That explains why it works so well. The diet's not high in anything. So there's no debunking any fat myth here, because he wasn't eating much fat.
Step onto the scale.
Yeah! To see that number, I mean, it's just amazing, you know?
But Kurt's number is huge. This is insane.
Jasmine, knowing at this point that you're the only person that could possibly beat Kurt on the wild diet, how are you feeling?
I'm like so nervous. This is insane. I gave 100%. There's nothing more I could have done.
And no matter what anybody else says, I haven't been starving myself. I've been eating good food. You know, I'm in this for, yes, I am 100% confident in the plan that I can do this for the rest of my life.
But there's a little more to this story. The host partly asked that question probably because he was surprised at the weight loss of Kurt, just like we all were. But he also may have heard about what happened earlier in the show. Check it out.
Thank you.
Let's just dig in and we'll talk about intermittent fasting, because that's something that I do very often.
Again, I've heard this before somewhere. Fasting comes up again in the low-carb, high-carb debate. And it's very convenient, you know, when you're fasting a lot and then you're eating meat and fat. It's convenient when you don't count calories because you can play it ignorant in the course. I don't really know how much I'm eating. Again, we don't fast. Vegans, we don't have to fast. Low-fat eaters can eat all we want.
Intermittent fasting.
It's not sustainable long term, but we know we can do it when we need to.
Now you've transitioned to burning fat. That makes it a lot easier to go without food because basically you're...
Now I'm thinner and have more energy.
That's easy to do when you're drinking coffee all day, which is what low-carbers do. They really like their coffee, and they don't even hide it. They don't get it.
You know that I love coffee.
Yes.
On the wild diet, you can drink coffee. It's delicious. It can give you that energy boost that a lot of people love.
Oh, I know. So this wasn't a surprise at all. Cutting your calories drastically is the fastest way to lose weight. It's what most people do to lose weight. And it's one of the reasons most people gain the fat back. And that's what's going to happen to Kurt. He's going to either gain the fat back or he's going to die trying to keep it off. While a couple of the lower fat contestants will do much better. Of course, we're never going to see any of this. We're not going to revisit these people. A year from now, I'm going to look up Kurt. I'm going to try to find out how he's doing. If he's not doing well, I probably won't be able to find him. But we don't have to rely on waiting a year. We can already see low-carbers from the past, such as the craze in the 90s and the 70s. Where are all these people now? I've been eating a low-fat, plant-based diet since 1993, and here I am. But some people will use the flawed logic of looking at one person, that would be Abel James, the wild diet expert, and he looks great. Well, of course, that's on purpose. That's why he's trying to sell this bullshit on the internet. This is what genetically gifted bodybuilders do. What you need to realize is that just about everyone who does this diet doesn't end up looking anything like him. Okay, that wraps that up. I just want to say to my viewers one thing that I mentioned before. You should watch the movie The Matrix. It's important for following my videos, my channel. And it's going to be coming on cable next Wednesday and Thursday. The first and second movies. So check your listings. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel and videos.